It's quite noisy here. Hopefully we can go above the noise, which is what you're trying to do. In the next 10 minutes or so, I'm going to explain to you how your life as DevOps professional is going to change, and how is observability going to change, mainly due to the introduction of Gen AI. It's a concept that we call autonomous observability, and we're going to talk a little bit about what we do, but the main thing is actually show you a demo of everything working. So my name is Asaf, and I'm the co-founder and CTO of Logs.io. If you want more information, you can always come and see us at the booth over there. We also have a raffle for a Lego later on. So what is our vision for observability? I think we call it autonomous observability, and the way we see it, there's going to be a revolution in this space that is being introduced by Gen AI. Like in most spaces that we see today that has to do with data ingestion and data analytics. The way we see it, that is in a few years from now, people would not be looking at monitors, people would not be looking at graphs and dashboards and waking up to alerts. Most of the mundane work is going to be done by Gen AI, and it's going to address all the issues. Is it there today? No. Can you address 50% of the problems? Probably not, but it's actually pretty good, and I'm going to show you what it does. We have launched yesterday what we call the RCA, root cause analysis, which is automatically running through your exceptions and run a root cause analysis. This is using obviously Gen AI. The impact of it of the agent is that troubleshooting, reduction time of 3x. You can address issues quicker. You can save a lot of money because you don't need to have the data for a very long retention or time. And also the time saving of engineers and DevOps alike. The way we see it, it's I think the same progression as we've seen in the autonomous cars. So 10 years ago, people promised us autonomous cars. It's not there yet, but we got a lot of capabilities from the development of the autonomous cars throughout the years, and this is something that we're going to see as well. So a lot of the capabilities that happen and were developed toward autonomous cars are being used on a day-to-day basis today, and same thing is going to go for observability. Okay, so demo time. It's going to be a little bit hard to run the demo and hold the mic at the same time, so I'm going to show you a few concepts. So this is Logs.io, and you can see here I can go through the usual understanding, and I can say, hey, I want to filter out the exceptions on the code, and I want to group it by the environments. If I have some environments that are experiencing issues, and I see, okay, this issue started happening with this environment, which is the demo US East, KS20, I can see only that one, and then I can see and I can go through the regular troubleshooting flow of what is happening in the environment. So a few things that we've added. One of them is the AI agent. The AI agent is the ability to say, find me all the root cause of all the critical errors in the code. Just run through the code, and we give them these errors, and just run through all the issues in the code and try to give me an analysis of what's going on. Now, this is done automatically. This is not like something is scripted or anything. So we're actually using Gen AI to run on the lines that we have right now and analyze it. So you can see that it analyzes error 14 on availability issues, identify a bunch of cases, a bunch of things that are happening, and give me an indication. Now, this does not have to be the real answer to what the problem is, but it does give me a lot of indication of where I should look next, and there is a very high likelihood that this is going to be the issue. So this is one thing. The other thing is the root cause analyzer. So if I'm just going to, in a minute, remove all the searches here, I can go to the exceptions tab, and I can say, okay, there is error 14 unavailable. I want you to analyze it. What we're doing here, we're actually using the AI agent to ask itself questions and try to figure out what data does he need in order to troubleshoot the problem. We ask him very simple question. What is the root cause of this exception? Nothing else. And he goes by its own, figure out, okay, in order to analyze exception, I need to see how Many of them happen in the log. I need to understand what's going on. I need to look at deployments. I need to see other changes that happen in the environment. And this is kind of like what we're seeing here. And you can see all the steps that it's doing. So it's doing a lot of steps to do this. Now, if I am a junior DevOps engineer and I just got into the company, or I'm a developer and I'm new and someone asks me to troubleshoot an exception or something that is happening, usually I can't find anything in the code or do anything. And what this AI does, even if it's not give me 100% of the solution, it is going to give me some of the analysis, and it's going to give me the ability to analyze it further. Okay, so let's look at, so it's doing the log searches, and it's doing all of this, and it's saying, based on the investigation, we identified that the front-end service OpenTelemetry demo application experienced connectivity issues. The root cause, the front-end service unable to connect, timeout, current states, potential risks, and anything around it. So all of these things are being done automatically. We didn't do anything around this. We just plugged it in, connected the Gen AI, and it already knows what question to ask itself, how to answer, how to ask follow-on question on what's going on, and get to the root cause of the problem. So thank you very much for attending. If you want to hear more, we're at this booth. It looks like yellow plaid shirts. And thank you very much. Bye-bye.